God relies on thousands of angels to organize your life so that she can enjoy the ride with you. So what an angel is um, is holiness, and holiness is the realization that everything you do, you're not doing it alone, that there's an angel there. And also everything that you're doing, that God is doing it with you. And God is experiencing its God self through you. God is not judging what you are doing. God is experiencing what you are doing. So if you have your journal, please write that down, that God is not judging what I'm doing. God is experiencing what I'm doing. Now, I think the difference between us and God is that when we do things, we think we're doing them by ourselves. But when God does things, she knows that there are angels helping her. So please write in your journal, when God does things with me, she knows that there are angels helping us. God's ultimate experience is to be you. Everyone on earth is trying to be someone else or a different version of themselves. But God is here on earth just to be you, as you are now. We want to do all these things. We want to be successful, find love. But God only wants to be you. God's only need is to experience you. Imagine God right now like you'd imagine an angel. This angel doesn't have any goals, doesn't have any things that have to get done. She only knows that when you have to get something done, she wants to make sure that you don't lose who you are, that you aren't lost when you're paying bills, but that you remember that this is you in the midst of this conundrum of how to pay your bills. This is you. It's not the bills that matter. It's you. It's the you who is having this experience. And it's God who's having this experience. God looks down and sees the bill in your hand. And she sees the same bill in her hand. And it's that moment right there. If you could just pause and freeze this frame in your mind. God doesn't see the bill. She sees this moment of grace. She sees in this moment that she gets to be you, holding a bill in her hand. She gets to be you. And the moment you begin to focus on the bill and not yourself who's holding the bill, then you forget that an angel is holding your hand, that is holding that bill. And the bill is not important. It's the angel holding your hand that is important. God experiences herself as you every day. Sometimes she doesn't figure out a way to pay the bill because she had an experience of an angel holding your hand she didn't really experience the bill. And that is exactly what God does. She doesn't focus on paying the bill. She focuses on the angel holding your hand. And the angel will go and find a way to encourage you to do the right steps to pay your bill. But God is waiting for the angel to guide the both of you how to pay this bill. God is not relying on herself. She's not even relying on you to pay the bill. God is relying always on angels. Angels are our tour guides in life. Like, God didn't want to have to do all the planning and the organizing when she got here. She just kind of wanted to enjoy the ride so that the two of you could relax. You could enjoy this pilgrimage, this journey, this vacation, this work project, this mission, whatever your life path is. She doesn't want you to constantly be worrying about, like, what's next, what's the plan, do we have the ticket? God's like, let's just enjoy it, and the angels will line up what's next for us. God relies on thousands of angels to organize your life so that she can enjoy the ride with you. And a few days ago, when I wrote that last sentence I just said to you, I was in my office here, and I saw these 20 writing angels, and they were crammed into the room, and they were all clapping and applauding. And then I just broke down and sobbed because I thought about my unpublished manuscript. And the moment I let myself experience what God feels like to be me with an unpublished manuscript, all the angels came around and they started patting my back. And then one angel pointed his arm out, and immediately there was an editor angel, and he shot into the sky like a cannon with my manuscript in his hands. And when I looked up, I saw that he was headed for New York City. Do you know that verse in the Bible, and Jesus wept? Do you ever weep? So does God. God weeps in joy.